And he did pretty well in his last round. We're going to see how well he can do here today. Looks like he's going through some trees. And setting up in the sand. And this one's for birdie. And starting today's round off at 1 under par. And now the second hole tee off. From the 150-yard marker. I think you'll like that. And about 4 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And as we check in on the scores today, our leader sitting at 20 under par. And now the third hole tee off. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And hitting from 195 yards out. And here's the 6-iron. And with that, he's on the green. 11 feet to the cup. Oh my goodness, just missed. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And 2 under for the day after that one. And now the fourth hole. And going with the 6-iron. And to the folks at home, it's looking like sand. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. I'm going to blame that on the wind. Really nice shot out of the sand. And this putt is essential to save par. And a decent putt. And as we check the leaderboard here, the score to beat is 22 under par. And setting up for the par 5 hole. And he will like that. And tapping in for par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And moving on to the 6th here. And this drive is just incredibly powerful. And about 175 yards away here. Going with the 6 iron. And now he's going to be digging that putter out. And this putt is for birdie. And that one could have been the birdie, but it just missed. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And our current leader sitting at 22 under par. And now teeing off on this par 4. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And about $125 away. And this shot's looking pretty good. Okay, he is now on the green. This one's about 6 feet away. For the birdie. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. And this is a 4 iron. And not the best approach shot we've seen today. Not enough club on that one, unfortunately. From here, this is about 10 feet away. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And 3 under for the day after that one. Okay, and on to the 9th. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And let's see how this one goes. They're setting up below the hole. And he's on the green. This putt's for birdie. And that putt drops. And as we check the big board here, our current leader is sitting at 25 under par. Okay, and the 10th hole. And fantastic distance on this drive. From about 135 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And he's got to be happy with that. This one's about 10 feet away. Ooh, just missing here. And this for the par. And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And moving on to the 11th hole. And he can't be very pleased with himself after that. And back onto the fairway. Decent distance on that shot as well. Okay, and from 125 yards out. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. I don't think we'll find some fairway here. And from 155 yards out. And here's an 8-iron. And he's probably going to like that. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that'll drop for birdie. And sitting at 6 under for the day after that hole. And now the 13th hole. Going with the 4-iron here. And missing the approach on that one. And that shot is putting par very much within reach. And that one's going to go for par. And after that one, he's unfortunately going to be moving down in the standings. And set. And just a huge drive here. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And I think he will be pleased with that. This putt's about a 2-footer. And looking at the scoreboard here, our current leader sitting at 25 under. And now setting up on this par 3. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And they are sitting at 7 under par for the event. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From 170 yards out. And he'll be happy with that. And this for the birdie. Ooh, that would have been good. And for the par. And that one will drop. And current leader is leading with a score of 25 under. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 3 iron. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this one's for birdie. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that putt drops on in for par. And sitting at 7 under for the day after that one. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. And I think he will be happy with that. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. Going with the 8 iron. This one's looking good, folks. From 20 feet. Oh my goodness, that was close. And for the par.